Well, hey friends, welcome back to the workshop. Today I want to share with you a tip on how you can hold your work down on the workbench. I struggled in my last project because I worked with really thin stock and I didn't have a good way of holding my work down. It just was difficult with the vise I have, and I don't have a lot of bench dogs or a tail vise or things like that. So hey, let me show you something that has helped me tremendously. So let's take a look. I think you're really gonna like it. All right, let's do it. Okay, everybody, so here are my new secret weapons when I'm working at my workbench. The Gramercy holdfasts, and I bought these from Tools for Working Wood. These are awesome. So in my last project, I had trouble holding down my work to the bench and cutting rabbets. I mentioned that I had trouble in the intro, and that's what it was. But here you can see I'm pointing out the flat end of the holdfast. I'm going to show you how it attaches. So you just take your piece of wood and simply put the holdfast in the hole, and then you just set it on top and you smack it down with a mallet, and it forces it to stay in the hole. It kind of shifts the stem back of the holdfast and it pinches it down in the hole. So it's just using friction. It's a friction hold, and it is super tight. I cannot move that piece of wood now. So this is, so versatile in how you could position on the bench and hold anything down in any position. So I'm just going to show you how I'm cutting the rabbet now. It's allowing me to hang the piece of wood over the edge of the bench, and it gets it out of the way of my plane. It gives me enough height so I don't hit the fence of the plane. Nothing's interfering. By the way, if you wanted to not mark your wood, you just simply would put a shim or a small piece of wood under the holdfast on top of the wood to not mar the wood. I hope that makes sense the way I said it. But there you can see I cut my rabbet. Completely awesome. No problems. I wish I would have had this on my picture frame project. So I'm super excited. Here's just another angle for you so you can see what it looks like hanging over the edge there. And my fence and everything like I mentioned, nothing's in the way. It's perfect. I couldn't do this with my vise, and it really caused me a lot of trouble. So I don't have to worry about that anymore. And I'm working on a tool chest right now that I'm going to use shiplap joints, so it's going to be perfect. Here I'm just going to show you how I undo the holdfast. Just take a mallet, tap it on the back, and it raises it a bit, and you can pull it right out. Super simple. That's it. So let's just take a close-up look at the holdfast. It's 3/4 inches in diameter. I may have mentioned that already, but that makes it super simple to drill a hole down through. It's nothing special. Just a close-up look. It's just completely round. And like I said before in the intro, I think I said it, you may want to just use some sandpaper to clean off the grease. And let's see if you can see it here. Maybe not so well, but it just gives it a little texture as well to help bite into the wood when you drive it down the hole. I don't know how effective that is, but that's what Gramercy suggests, or Tools for Working Wood suggests, so that's what I did. You can just see here I'm showing you, you just drop it straight down in the hole. And one other thing you want to see right there is before I drilled my hole, I just wanted to look and see how far that it would reach to make sure I was positioning it right. There's all kinds of philosophies where you position dogs and holdfasts on your bench, but just eyeball it, just figure out where you want to put it, and just drill the hole and you'll be good to go. These particular holdfasts have a 6.5 inch reach, so just keep that in mind when you are positioning them. Okay, so let's just take one more look and see how these holdfasts are installed and used on the workbench. So I'm going to go ahead and put my piece of wood at the edge of the bench, which is exactly where I want it, and drop the holdfast on top. Couple strikes with the mallet, and it's going to lock down. And we'll do that again one more time. And there we are, good to go. Let's take a look underneath so you can just get an idea of what I did. I made a slight modification to my bench. I put a 2x4 underneath to make it a little thicker so that the holdfast would have more to bite into, more friction to grab. So you can see, very simple. My bench top is only about 1.75 inches thick, so I needed a little bit more because that's on the thin side. So anyway, it worked out perfect.
Okay, so I hope this video helped you. I love these things. They're awesome. I should have bought them 2 years ago. But hey, I didn't really know about them back then. I'm still kind of new to the whole thing. So anyway, I got them from Tools for Working Wood. They're made by Gramercy. I love them. I think it was like 40 bucks, 38 bucks for the pair. Can't beat it. And it's super simple to install them. Just a 3/4 inch hole. I just use a wood boring bit, drilled down in, added that little thickness with a 2x4 underneath so it would hold better. And then I just kind of roughed up the holdfast by taking sandpaper. I think I used 120 just all the way around the stems, just kind of cleaned the grease off, gave a little bit of a bite to it. And hey, it's working awesome. I love it. So I hope that helped. And by the way, on my future videos, I think I'm going to start doing a lot shorter videos because I think I'm not getting to the point quick enough. So I hope this helped. Let me know if you like this style of video, if this helped you. And hey, always remember, until next time, life's most important order: love God, love each other, and woodwork. We'll see you next time.